Hi guys, this is Holly Schnell, your local neighborhood realtor with John L. Scott. I am coming here today with a few updates. There's been a great uptick in resale homes since I did my last video, and we're still in that beginning stages of reselling where there's some milestones that are happening. So I wanted to share some of those with you guys in case you're not watching them too closely. And then I also have a few pieces of advice or observations that I want to offer you. So again, this is just me talking to you as a neighbor. So one of the things that I've noticed is, we had that first good one that listed a few months back, and to a lot of us that seemed like it was priced really low and under market value. And I saw that happen again when we had our first Stevens hit the market a couple months ago. That's the 3-bedroom home. But let me circle back. The good news is on the good one, that first good one sold for $450 a few months back. And now we have completed the second good one that has closed in this community. That was 3410 30th Drive. And they closed a couple weeks ago. They sold for $495 with a $3,000 concession to the buyer. So they ultimately sold for $492. Which is amazing news because that home is in the back of the community, right on the tracks and the freeway. So that set a great value and a great bar for the rest of the good ones in the community. And that will also be great for when an appraiser comes in for any of the other good one resales. They're obviously going to look at that one. And that should really help balance out the one that sold for $450. So that's good news. Yay. And on that note, we have another good one that is on the river. That one is currently pending. They listed for $499,950. That's 3401 31st Drive. And they are under contract. So yay and congratulations to them. My Goodwin listing, which is 3414 30th Drive, in the back of the community, is still on the market at $480. So a great deal for anyone if you know that wants to move into the area. Okay, so the Stevens that hit the market. It was the first resale Stevens in here, the 3-bedroom. That's the home that I live in. They listed it at $417,950, which felt very, very low, especially because all the 2-bedrooms have been selling for $399,950. They're really, I would have expected there to be a bigger gap in price between the 2-bedroom and the 3-bedroom with the loft. Now, I had just gotten a refinance done on my Stevens, and my neighbor had also gotten a refinance done on his Stevens, and both of our homes appraised at $450, like right before this Stevens came on the market for $417. So we saw that, and we're just like, oh my gosh, I feel like they're really leaving money on the table. So now we're at the point where everyone has, I think each floor plan has sold, but a lot of people are doing refinances because interest rates are so low that I think it would be helpful if people wanted to post in the community page and ask, hey, I have this floor plan. Has anyone gotten a refinance recently and had an appraisal done on it? What was your value? I just think if the people that owned the Stevens would have done that, they probably could have, should have, maybe would have listed for around $450 and gotten more money. So, it helped all of us out as neighbors. So that's a little piece of advice I would have if anyone's wondering about their value. That would just be really helpful. And the other thing is marketing. So I'm looking at all of these listings, and I think what's obviously so important about our community that we have to offer is the upcoming development, the riverfront development, and the park. And if we don't market and show those things well or at all, when a buyer comes to tour the home with their agent, if their agent doesn't know about it, then to them, we just seem like a really cute community that's right next to the freeway and the tracks, which are both deterrents. So I think it's imperative to really be marketing the town center and park well, and the fact that we're on the river. If your home isn't on the river, the buyer isn't going to see that. So sadly, I've seen a lot of the other listings not have any drone footage or much to say about what's coming up in the community, and I think that would really help videos. So I'm at the point where I would be happy. I have great drone photos taken professionally of the community. I would just be happy to share those with you if drone photography is not something that your listing agent is willing to do. I mean, definitely ask them, they should. But if they're not, I would rather just share my images with you and raise everybody up and make sure that our values that we're getting for the homes are, what we deserve. So wanted to note on that. Another thing, I saw one listing and it was marketed as a turnkey condo. We are not condos by any means. We are attached single family homes. And I think marketing these as condos brings more of a downside to it. More people have a negative association with a condo. So just a little reminder, we are single family attached homes here in the towns. So that wraps up my updates. I just think it's really important for everyone to know that other good one closed at $492 essentially. The Stevens, the 3-bedroom, they listed for $417,950, but they sold for $414. And then we've had a couple of 2-bedrooms. The most recent sales for the 2 bedrooms is I believe it's the Cassidy with 1,344 square feet, that floor plan. We had one just close on July 26th for $399,950. So congratulations to them. And then there was another one that closed at the end of July for about $390 after they had a seller concession. So those are going strong, and those values are pretty well established for the 2 bedrooms. So now we're just working on really establishing values for the 3 and 4 bedrooms. So that's all I have today. If anybody wants to reach out and talk to me, I'm so happy to chat with you about anything. No pressures, no strings attached. I just want to be a friendly neighbor. My last video, sadly, I had a few people reach out to me with some pretty important things through Facebook. And if we're not friends on Facebook Messenger or on Facebook, it goes to my a junk folder in Messenger that you rarely see. And I was very sad to open that up recently and see some missed messages in there. So if you want to chat with me, I'm going to provide my phone number and my email, or you can comment on this post. That would be the best way to do it. So look forward to connecting with you guys. Have a great day. Bye.